Gracias. everyone, welcome to your channel OCHAREO. Today we're going to talk about the ODUN Ojuani, Tonti Ojuani, Juani Mei in Ifa. This is one of the ODUN that is important in our religion because it talks a lot about Echu, el EGUN, and why he is so important in our ceremonies. But also this ODUN about us that when we are in Ita, for example, and we see the ODUN Ojuani in the first place, we are supposed to do immediately an ebo. So we take the brown paper back and we add a cu, a ya, aguado, some pennies, and we clean everyone that is in the ceremony, and we distribute. We made like 3 or 4 packets, and we distribute all of them in the corners around the house that we are doing the ceremony, because it's announced problems in the ceremony, and also that for maybe because for equivocation there comes to our ceremony the police to check out if something happened. So it's the same thing when we are in the previous ceremony in Ocha. For example, when we are doing the lavatorio of the orichas. So we are supposed immediately to do an ebo. This is one of the reasons that when we are doing an ita, we are supposed to have at least 1 chicken. Because it happened in ita, something else is that when we finish the eboate, we clean everyone with that chicken and we feed a legua, because this is something that is great in order that it helps us with any situation that we could have in the street. This is the ODUN that talk about the illness too. So the person that has Ojuani in Ita, you need to be so careful with your skin about pimples and infection. So you are supposed later, when you got a chance, to receive Babalu Aye, because this is one of the ODUN that talk about the aha of Babalu Aye. It was born in this ODUN, and with it, Babalu Aye finished the work. So that's why it's important to receive this oricha in this ODUN. Ojuani advise you that you are supposed to be a grateful person, and there are so many ways that you can interpret it. That's why through the pataquines of this ODUN, we can see the different way that we can be grateful, and also be grateful with ourselves, because sometimes we do not appreciate everything that we have. So this ODUN advise you that the appreciation of everything that you have in your hands, that everything that you have around, even your health, that sometimes we take the health for granted. And when you are healthy, you are supposed to let know all your orichas that you are grateful for it, because there are a lot of people that they are sick. So this is something that you are supposed to know. In Ojuani, you are not supposed to sit down in chairs that had nets, for example. This is something that you are not supposed to do that when you have this ODUN. But something that is important in Ojuani is spirituality of the person, the spirit, to attend the spirit, because in this ODUN, your spirit, they fall in love with you, and they don't allow you to have the stability in your relationship. This is the reason that we are supposed to do different masses to know about the spirits that guide us. Is one of them one something we need to offer wherever it want, in order that it allow us to have the stable relationship. When we talk about EGUN, also this ODUN, he said that it's important here to attend EGUN because EGUN could be in our way too. Because it talk about the two EGUN that they are outside the house, that they are hungry. But what happens sometimes when we talk about the spirits and all of that, people ask me how they can do the masses because maybe you live in a place that you don't have anyone around that is a medium or you don't have people to do it. You can do by yourself. So you can sit down in your bóveda and read different prayers and choose the prayers that you like. And when you do this at least 20 minutes during one time a week, it will allow to open the channel between you and your spirits. But you do not pray for to them, they don't go to do anything for you. So it's important that you do that. Something else is to keep the flower fresh. Sometimes the people put the flowers in the bóveda and they let the flower until they get dry for 1 month or 2 months. No, try to keep your bóveda fresh. Try to keep your flower fresh. And also use your candle and all of that. This is the ODUN that you have a great spirituality. In Ojuani, the person had a great spirit because he had talked OCHUN that in one of her path, she had a communication with Olofi that is OCHUN Ibu Ikole. Like, for example, Ibu Yumu Tiu. So, this is one of the ODUN that with prayer you can overcome different obstacles in your life. So try to do that and you will see the results. When we talk about the door, so this is the ODUN that you can feed the door with 2 white pigeons. Sometimes, like I told before, you don't have the possibility. So what we do, we prepare EGUN. It's important that we prepare EGUN. And then in EGUN, you put different food. For example, when you are eating, you can save some food and put in the place that you set your EGUN and light a candle for them. When you got a chance, you feed EGUN with a rooster and also with the hens because in Ojuani it's important to feed the female EGUN and the female and the male EGUN too. So try to do both of them. Okay, but when you don't have the opportunity, I say self EGUN because this ODUN talk about the two king spirits that they are living outside your house, but they are next to your door, that they said that they are hungry. That's why when we see this ODUN in Ita, always we put sand, epu, and ella and agua do by the door. We lost the tradition, or we are losing the tradition when we do the ceremonies to prepare a packet with food. That we put every single kind of food, just a little bit, in a brown paper bag, and we wrap it up, eat, and then we put it outside the house, next to the sidewalk. It depends on the place that you live. In some places, you cannot do that. So what you do, you leave it by the corner in the trash can. And with that, it's okay. This is something that we are supposed to do in this ODUN because always talk about the spirit that live also outside our house and they can close the road for us. So try to do that anytime that you do the ceremony in your house or when you feel that you are supposed to do that, do it. This is the ODUN that talk hecho el egua in so many different ways. So here said that hecho el egua gives you everything and take away from you everything too. This is the ODUN that talk about prosperity because Ojuani is the ODUN of prosperity. But we need to count with hecho el egua every time. So what we do in the beginning of the year, we are supposed to feed elegua. You have this odun with the goat. And then after you open the animal and do the chases and everything, try to clean the skin of that goat. And then elegua, he goes to live on top on this skin. So you can do that. If you cannot do it for economic reason, you can and then feed you hecho elegua with 3 chicken. Feed hecho elegua, but do the acheses, because most of the time people don't do the acheses. They clean with the chicken and then throw it away. No, we are supposed to take all the acheses and then present all of them to hecho elegua. After the 3 days that you elegua, you finish with the acheses, make different packets. You can make, for example, like 7 of them and distribute all of them in different places around the city that you live. It allowed hecho that are in every single place to bring to your house economy and to improve everything that you want. So don't throw these acheses on the garbage. Try to make the packets and distribute all of them in different places. This is something that it helps you too. Also, when you finish during the year, you don't need to, it is not that you go to receive, for example, an oricha, because when we receive the oricha, always, no matter what, we need to feed hecho elegua. But you don't go to receive any oricha, try to always put some aldimuses or alaldimuses to elegua. You can, for example, put guava for elegua. Also, you can put 3 balls of ñan, anything that you want, candies, any pastries, but always offer something to elegua. A little bit of rum, for example, this is something that is great for elegua too, with his cigar. Try to smear him with spong oil and honey and talk with your hecho elegua. You can take it with you too, put it in your bag and go around with him. So there are so many things that you can do with hecho elegua, but it's important that you keep this in mind for your own benefit. This is great for everyone that had this ODUN. This ODUN talk to you about the investment. So what happened is Ojuani. Ojuani, the people always said that the person that had Ojuani is not grateful for anything. So when this ODUN comes in Ita, we recommend the person to have the basket with the fabric of the color of the oricha and fill it up with different things. If, for example, olokun, you put the blue fabric and you put olokun on top of this basket, and then you refill around this olokun that is in the basket with different shells, for example, little stone, different things that is good for olokun and Ghana eri. You can do that. If this is another oricha, you do the same thing. You use the color of the oricha and you fill it up with anything that you want. But you are not supposed to have empty basket if you have this ODUN next to your orichas. But when we talk about be grateful, it's something that we have different ways to talk about this. The first thing is that you are supposed to invest in yourself. When we do a favor for someone, the person is not grateful for, don't be sad, don't get angry about this situation, because when the people don't be grateful for anything that you do, the guardian angel, Olofi, and the spirit will be grateful for it. And any place that you go, always you will have any door open to get something that you need at that moment. But the first thing here is to know how to invest in yourself. So Ojuani is the person that is smart. So you are supposed to study. You are supposed to prepare yourself for your life. If you are young, for example, you have a plenty time to invest in yourself. Don't misuse your time, because this is like Ojuani said, water in the basket. So when we put water in the basket, we cannot get anything. So it's the same thing. You don't take advantage of the time. You don't prepare yourself. You don't study. You are putting water in the basket. So later around, you will regret that, and then you need to recuperate that time that you lost before. So try to invest your time now that you are, this is especially for the younger and people that want to improve their life, because never you are too old to study and prepare yourself. Try to invest your time. But most importantly here is when you go to invest in any business. So there are a lot of people overall in this country that they lost their retirement plan because they invest the money in the wrong business, and they invest everything, and people do not take advantage of them, and there are a lot of scams out there. So when you go to invest in any business, try before that to do your research, to know what you are supposed to do. Try to talk with a lawyer or with someone else that has knowledge about investment, and not invest everything. Try to invest something just in case that if something happen, you don't lose everything and put all your effort and your saving in something that later it will be a disaster for your life, because it's so hard when you are working and doing everything that you are supposed to do in your life, that when you go to retire or you lost a lot of money in the investment. So you need to open your eyes with that. Or wanting water in the basket. So you need to open your eyes and know where you invest and with who. Because some people, they sell so great for you, and you think that they are a good investors, and no, they just want to take away the money from you. So be careful with that. If you have this ODUN, you don't have problem. This ODUN talk about the dog and the chameleon. The chameleon, he saw that the dog have different necklace in different colors. So he start to feel jealous of the dog. And then he went to see Orumila for divination. He told Orula that he wants to change his color like the dog. And Orumila advised him, be so careful with that, because when you want something bad for the person, something bad come back to you. But he didn't care, and he did a bow, and he saw days later the dog, and he told him, look at me now. I moved from one tree to another, and I changed the color of my skin. But the dog, he didn't care. He continued happy and doing everything that he was supposed to do. And the chameleon, he felt angry with that, because he expected that the dog pay attention on him, but he didn't. So he went back to see Orumila, and he told him, I want something powerful, something that has power to destroy the dog. And Orumila repeat him the same advice, and he insists. And Orumila told him, okay, I'm going to prepare this powder for you, but you cannot look in the eyes of anyone until you see the dog. So the chameleon, he accepted that. And then he took the powder, and in his way home, he didn't look to the eyes of anyone. But when he got home, his mother opened the door. So he saw directly, he looked directly to the eyes of his mother, and his mother passed away. So everyone in that village hate the chameleon and start to hit him and kill him, and he need to go to the forest and hide himself. So this is the ODUN that is telling you that you need to appreciate everything that you have in your life. Don't pay attention what the other people have, because everyone, and it's something that happened a lot in our religion, has his own ache. Everyone has different ache. So try to take advantage of the gift that Olofi provide you. Try to use for your own benefit. But don't try to prepare something for someone, because it could be problem for you. You need to live the life like the dog. The dog accepts his life. He has his owner, the owner change his necklace, and he had a happy life. He accepts the life that Olofi provide him. However, the chameleon, he didn't accept that. He want to change the color. He need to do this to against the dog. And the dog even pay attention on that. So this ODUN recommend you that you are supposed to do everything that you can do for yourself. Don't pay attention of anything anyone do that they are supposed to do. So do you, and try to avoid to prepare powder or something to blow out them against someone that didn't do anything against you. You need to pay attention with that, because some people, they want to know everything that they can in the religion, just to dominate someone, to destroy people, and you should know that Olofi doesn't like that. So we work, and then we do different work in our religion, but when we really have the reason to do that, we don't have the reason. It doesn't go to work in the way that we expect. Ojuani, Tonti Ojuani, the monkey and his house. So this also talk about the monkey, ORUMILA, Olofi, and also EGUN, that was in this Aroni, in this ODUN. He had this name. The monkey, he won the house. He went to see ORUMILA, and he asked him to do different bosses in order that he could have a house. But ORUMILA recommend him, you need to be careful, because maybe you want something that later you could regret that. But he persists with his idea. So ORUMILA did a vote, and finally he got a beautiful house. He was enjoying his house, and he was so happy. But when the time passed, he missed the forest, he missed the trees, and he started to disagree with that idea. He said, oh, I was better when I was living in different trees and jumping from one to another. So I don't want this house anymore. And he took the stick, and he destroyed his own house. So Aroni, that he was watching him, he said, you see, now you destroyed your own house. So you never ever go to have another house in your life. And when you have the house, it's because you are prisoner of someone else. So this is the reason that you see that when we see the monkey in the city, it's because he's in the case. So he is not free to do anything that he wants. So when we want a house or we want something, we need to know and analyze also the side effect. So many people, they want, for example, a car. Oh, I want the car, I want a new car. Yeah, but they don't analyze that the car, you need to change the oil. The car, you need to change the tire. you need to add gas. So when you have the car, also you're going to spend some money on it. It's like the house. People want the house, but they don't know that the house you need maintenance. And you need to do different work in your house. You never finish when you are owner of your own house. So you need to know what do you want in life. This is something that in Ojuani is important because sometimes do the prosperity that the person has. One day want a house, another day want a car, another day want something else and never finish. And you become greedy. So later you go to lose everything because your guardian angel got tired of that. Because you take something and you don't use in the correct way. Later, you just throw away from you and you regret to have that. So be careful with what do you want in your life. Analyze everything. In this way, you don't go to waste your money because some people just also throw away the money in different things because they really don't know what to do with it. So analyze first before you get something or add something to your riches. This is the ODUN that talk about the arayeses too. In Ojuani Tonti Ojuani, the rooster, he had a lot of enemies that always they made his life miserable and he didn't know what to do. So one day he went to see the diviner that was Orula, and the diviner did a vote to him and told him, you need to be inside the basket and cover him with different things. Hecho el egua that was with him, with his magic, he made all his enemies blind. They didn't see that the akoko was inside the basket. So he can escape on all of them and go to another village and have a happy life. So the arayeses and the baskets. That's why in this autumn we are supposed to do the ajuan. All the beans that we use when we do the ajuan, they have the different meanings. One is for illness, the other one is to overcome obstacles. All of them have different meanings. So this is the autumn that recommend you, if you have Babalu ayer, at least once a year, do the ajuan with it. If you do not have Babalu ayer, you can do the ajuan with Olokun and Ganaeri to overcome every single obstacle and also to defeat the enemies that you have. So doing that, you will be great. From time to time, if you have Ojuani, you are supposed to use your idea of Orumila. Some people, they don't have the Ikofa or Wofaka yet, but you can go and see your Babalawo and also use the idea and Eleke or Orumila to protect you of the arayeses. That is something that you can do if you have this odun. In this Ojuani Tonti Ojuani, this odun, one of the reasons also that Hecho el Egua is so important because he helped Orumila when he has problem with the Orichas. Because the Orichas, they want to know how Orumila lived and what he did at that time to have a great life. So they went to his house and asked him, what do you do? And Orumila told all of them, I am a diviner. I use my equity to do divination to the people to do an bosses in order that they have a better life. But they didn't believe in Orumila. What happened that Hecho el Egua, with his magic, he made that one person got so sick outside. And the Orishas, they tried to do different bosses, but they didn't find the solution for it. So they went to see Orumila. But Echu, he visited Orumila before all of them and told Orumila every single problem that this person had. And when the person got Orumila house, he did a reading to him and did the exact above that the person needs. And with that, he solved his problem. So after he finished his above and the person got so much better, he made a great party with the money that he made for that and invite all the people to to exchange time with him. So this is the Odun that even though people they don't believe in you, even though they talk about you and they don't appreciate you, in one moment on their life, they go to see you because they will need you for something. But do not keep, remorse with any of them. Don't be angry. Don't try to to do any revenge against any of them. No, opposite of that, invite them to eat, to drink with you, and do a favor. Because in that way, you show them that you are important and you are the person that Olofia, your guardian angel, gives you the possibility to be in the place that you are. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. So when you have your gift, when you have the position in life that Olofi and your spirits and Orisha provide you with that, you don't have to prove anything. Just with your work, they see the results of everything that you do. So try to don't take revenge against anyone and just try to every single day be a better person, to add values to your life in the different way that you can, and then later you will see the result of all of that that is important in our life. So thank you everyone that you are here, to watch this live stream about the ODUN Ojuani Tonti Ojuani. The people that have questions now or later, they have any question that see the reply on this ODUN, you can make a question and I will answer you as soon as you can in the best way that you want. If you want, for example, any clarification about the specific ODUN or combination of this, also you can ask me about the video or something like that. Okay, I don't have any question here in the comments. So have a great weekend. Enjoy with your family members. Health, faith, and prosperity. Ya tú sabes. OCHAREO.